wanting that reunion, guys, with the Four of Wands here. Possibly first testing the waters by sending a message here. But really, yeah, that Knight of Wands, a little bit scared, a little bit wishy-washy. The Page of Cups, a little bit immature here, possibly. But trying to get that courage here, guys, with the King of Wands. To do what? Well, to come here and possibly make this offer, make this decision to come to you guys, this Two of Cups. Maybe for some of you, it really is strong, and it has been for a while for you, Taurus, for a proposal of marriage. That Six of Cups here, wanting that reunion, kind of leaving it up to you here, guys. Trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. What are you going to do? That's what I want to say to you. What are you going to do, Taurus? Hello, Taurus. Hi. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet with me, Chris. Welcome also if you are new to the channel. Very happy you're here. Hello. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You could also be here cross-watching for a Taurus in your life and resonate with the reading in that way. Or it can be that you're here cross-watching. Let me fix this, guys. That just made me crazy. That you're cross-watching for a Taurus in your life and feel that you're resonating with the reading yourself. If that happens, go with the flow. It means there is something here for you today. It can come in any number of the decks, all right? We have a couple of cards here that want to be in your reading, so we're just going to set them down here. We are looking at Smith-Waite Borderless Tarot for the main reading, your love tarot reading. We're also looking at, hello, our long-lost friend Lover's Oracle. Do not read from Lover's Oracle very often anymore, but in honor of Valentine's Day, I did want to pull it for you. As well, Romance Angels Oracle cards. And as always, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages, channeled song messages, more channeled song messages, quite literally, and the Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Now, these are direct song messages and direct love messages to you from your person. However, if you feel at any time that you're sending the love message, that you're sending a message within the song or a song, go with that. It's about what resonates for you. And on that note, I do want to remind you to, as you're watching your reading, of course, please use your free will. This is not a prediction. Your outcome is your own, Taurus and cross-watchers, not mine, not a tarot reading. So remember to trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to the synchronicities going on, possibly repeating numbers, spirit animals appearing that you feel are for you, whatever that is for you. But keep that in mind as you watch your reading today. Okay, guys, let's get moving here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you tell us what is going on? Thank you. With our Taurus today, any particular, that was me. I'm dropping the deck, you guys, I thought, but no, these want to be in your reading, okay? Can you tell me what is going on? There we go. With our Taurus today and cross-watchers, any particular messages that need to come through in respect to their person, possibly someone they were not expecting to come through. And of course, we always welcome life messages. Thank you very much. This is a love reading, of course, you guys. And also, I don't know if I mentioned it, it is for February 2022, 2022. However, readings are timeless. So when you get here is when you are meant to be here. I'm going to start turning your cards over, and then I will get your overall energy. The Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, Taurus. I want to say to you, if I'm remembering correctly, the Knight of Wands was pretty prominent in your last reading here. Interesting. Leo energy, Cancer also coming through. Page of Cups, you guys. Wow. Okay, excuse me. The Three of Pentacles right here. Well, that is my thermos letting out steam. Excuse me. The Three of Pentacles coming down here, guys. Capricorn energy. The Four of Wands, we have Aries there, and look, your rose quartz is traveling all around the table here. Very interesting. Also, Libra Aries here, just so you know. Okay, you guys, the King of Wands is here. That's Sagittarius energy, but Scorpio also comes through. Two of Cups, you guys, Cancer energy. The High Priestess is here. Hello. I have not seen the High Priestess in a while. And we have the Six of Cups here, Scorpio energy. Guys, wow, you're reading. Okay, we're going to get a better look at it here in just a moment, or actually we're going to look at it and start your reading. But let me get your overall energy first if you want to just take a look. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can we have an overall energy for our Taurus and cross watchers, please? Okay. Interestingly enough, I'm pulling your energy first, and I normally pull your person's energy. So let's see what's going on with that. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can we have the overall energy for Taurus's person, please? Okay, now guys, I do want to say to you, this is your person's overall energy, what is on here, and this is yours. However, it can be at times that the energies are reversed, and it can also be that they belong in the entire reading. So let's see what's happening. I generally know pretty quickly. Okay, you guys, excuse me, that was my arm, by the way, in case you were wondering. Look here, guys, we have the Eight of Wands here. I don't know if you can see this. Your person's overall energy. What do we have for you? We have the King of Swords. Well, that's really interesting. And look at that. Taurus energy, guys. That is Taurus energy. So this is where everything is wanting to stay right now. I want to tell you, first of all, this is Sagittarius energy, guys. You know what else this is? Possibly a message coming from your person. Has that happened yet? If not, I'm going to tell you very highly likely. One of the major reasons I want to tell you that is your readings for, well, the last probably 4 to 6 weeks have been very, very much about your person wanting to come, wanting to do the work. We see the Knight of Wands here again. I really believe this was in your last reading. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure here. Leo energy. Anyway, guys, your person here on that brown horse, which is very symbolic of wanting to do the work, feeling some humility, but also really wanting success. However, we are going to talk a little bit more in depth about that in a moment here. This is also the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight is holding that wand, that energy of love here. Also holding a grip here, excuse me, on this heart chakra harness here. They know, but look what's going on here. Looking a little bit, maybe a little bit scared is what I want to say. And one of the things about the Knight of Wands that stands out to me at times, not all the time, but definitely for you today, Taurus, is this cycle. I think your person might be coming in or out, or just being a little bit confusing here. But we're going to see what went on between you, because we can see that there's a little bit of fear going on. Also a little bit of conflicting energy. I want to tell you right off the bat, twin flame soulmate energy. If you are not on the twin flame journey, you let that go. Some people don't believe in it. Some people just don't follow it. Maybe you don't know what it is. Make sure you're looking for reputable sources if you want to look a little further into that. However, I want to tell you lots of mirroring and triggering going on here. Your person has not let go. They're wanting to come and wanting to do the work, but they're a little bit afraid. And part of that could be that the cycles here, a little afraid that you might reject them, is what is coming through here. So let's see. But we do have the Eight of Wands, guys. They may have already sent a message, or they're planning to. Now, these are the wands. These are the energy of love. This is about the relationship, also the idea, your person wanting to communicate with you. Again, this is Sagittarius energy. And I want to tell you this is fast, is what I want to say. It's coming relatively quickly here. So if it hasn't already happened, it's most likely coming very, very soon. The King of Swords, interestingly enough, here is Taurus energy. So I think you're really thinking about what exactly you want to do, Taurus. You're holding on to that sword. That is some, not just a little bit of conflicting energy. I do feel like you're conflicted, is what I want to say to you. But also, I think you have more clarity than you realize, is what I want to say here. But you haven't completely left. I do feel, I've been feeling for a while in your readings, Taurus, that some of you just have had enough. But a lot of you are still kind of lingering, waiting to hear what your person has to say. Now, I've been having some strange throat chakra issues going on, and I feel like it could be your person here not talking. And look at that big, long, sort of dress gown that you're wearing here, this blue throat chakra coming through really, really strong. Also a bit of the third eye, I want to tell you. I think you know, Taurus, what you need from your person, maybe waiting for them to come to you. Now, this is a no contact, no communication, and or in separation reading. Now, it doesn't mean that everybody here is in no contact and separation. Can be either or, really, and sometimes people come here and land here for different reasons and may not even be out of contact with their person. But you have some clarity about what you need from your person. Interestingly enough, and we see those wands coming in, guys, a really passionate conversation going on, all about the two of you, some clarity that you're going to be needing here if you guys are going to continue. A really strong need here to trust yourself, guys, your intuition, and that is something that we talked about before the reading, as the reading was coming down, being shuffled, and what we're seeing here with the High Priestess. Right here, guys, there she is. Something here may have been kept from you, Taurus, or there are things that you still don't know, or things that came out. But what's coming through really, really strong here is you wanting some clarity from your person. Also having some clarity for yourself. I feel like you have a lot to say as well, but you're waiting it out and waiting for your person to talk here as well. And the High Priestess coming through is just very, very, very strong about you needing to trust yourself. Trust that intuition that you have here, a little bit weighted down here, I want to say. And there is that blue gown again, also the blue coat, knowing here what you need to do is what I'm feeling coming through here, but you're not quite completely trusting yourself. Gotta let that moon go and rise up and go ahead and follow that intuition, guys, especially when it's coming to your person here. We have the Six of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. Now, for some of you, this is somebody that goes way back. Everybody knows here with the Six of Cups, this is a nostalgic card. Now, can it be way, way back? Yes, it can, but it can also be not so far back. We're talking about a childhood. We can be going back really just months or years. But for some of you, this really does represent past lives. Now, I know that is not for everyone. If that is not for you, you throw that away. But I have to tell you, this is the nature of general readings. There is a lot of energy here, and there are a lot of people here. And I know that some of you are on that journey. Well, here we go with the Six of Cups. Reunion, big time, guys. Your person, very much. But here's the thing. Really needing to trust yourself. Why? A couple of things here. Well, we have the Knight of Wands, a little bit of wishy-washy energy here, guys. Maybe some cycles. Maybe your person saying they're coming, not coming, trying to come, coming and leaving, a little bit of those cycles going on. Also, we have that Page of Cups. Now, there's that throat chakra again. Gosh, you guys. Very emotional. I want to tell you that first of all. Also, just the nature of the Page of Cups too. Your person could be a little bit younger, but also this immaturity here is what I want to say. I'm going to put this over here with the Knight of Wands. This did come down in your first reading, Taurus. Excuse me, your first place here. Your first placement. Now, oftentimes, The entire placement can be yours, Taurus. It can be about your person, or it can be a mix. This is your person here. I'm going to tell you right now, there are those cycles, a little bit of wishy-washiness, a little bit of immature energy here. Maybe at one time or even recently, some not so serious offers. Part of why I do feel that we are seeing here the King of Swords with you really wanting to think this out. And Taurus, one of the things I love about you, I have a Taurus in my life that I'm very, very close to, is your stubbornness. Why? Because you know what you want. Now, sometimes it can get in the way, just as with a Cancer. You know, the emotions sometimes can run so high. So we all have to keep in check whatever's going on with ourselves. But the stubbornness that you're holding on to here, I have to say, it feels kind of justified. Maybe that's not for everybody. And cross watchers, I love you. I'm not being biased, I promise. I do love you, Taurus, and I do love you, cross watchers. I love you all. But I'm giving you the messages that are coming through for me. So no offense, I hope, taken from anybody here. But I do feel there's a little bit of justification in whatever is going on here, Taurus. Your person here with this cycling, a little bit of wishy-washy. Now, there is some mirroring and triggering going on between the two of you. There was and there is. And I want to say to you, when that is happening, that really is not it's not a terrible thing. When we are triggered by people and we are, it's usually because we are mirroring each other. We're doing sort of the same things to each other. And the triggering are really good opportunities for learning. I want to say that to you. And that is one of the things I'm seeing here in your reading already. It's very, very strong here that you have already, Taurus, done a lot of growing and learning, especially spiritually. And there's still more to be had, I want to say that. But I do feel that there's some justification for you in whatever is happening here between the possibly little immature energy here, this offering this fish here, I want to say, with the Page of Cups. Maybe it's not so, it hasn't been so serious. Maybe what your person was offering was more talk, is what I want to say, than action, a little bit of wishy-washy in and out here. And here you are, sitting here with the King of Swords, holding that sword that's also very transactional and really is about needing or getting some clarity and also being more rational, I want to say to you. And one of the things about when you are stubborn and you're holding something a little longer than maybe somebody else would, is it gives you time to think about that. And that is very much channeling this King of Swords energy. And I do need to say to you guys, if you know your chart, make sure you're watching your rising sign specifically. You can watch for your entire chart, your moon, of course, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, there's Mars, Mercury, all kinds of stuff going on. But if you can only watch another sign, or another sign for you to closely follow when you are watching readings is your rising sign. And that's also going to tell you a lot about how you handle things and what might be going on. So it might not be very specific for everybody here, because not everybody is obviously has the same chart, unless, of course, some of you are born in the exact same place at the exact same time. With that said, this really is about getting some clarity, having that clarity, which I think you have, and being a little bit more logical and rational about things. And that transactional sword, which really is being smart about it too. I think you're really being smart about things here, Taurus. Probably maybe even more than you were before. This is a person here with the Six of Cups. It's very emotional. We see that here. We also see the wilted flower here in the front, that 4, and that is also about foundations and stability, but the 4. But we do have one that's sort of wilted here. So there is a clear indication that somebody here was behaving, as I said, maybe a little immaturely, maybe some wishy-washy stuff going on. Maybe there was an imbalance, something it wasn't totally stable here. So them coming back here, wanting this reunion with the Six of Cups, while this is nice, And I'm happy for you if that is what you're wanting. It feels very much here that this thought that you're in here with the King of Swords, to a message from Spirit to take that to heart and stay in there and think about what it is you really want to do with this person who's very much rooted in your past here. Now, the castle, the fortress there is really, really, really close. And that is the journey of love. And it's right there, guys. Your person making this offering here, maybe not quite as serious, but I can see here that these offers have been going on. And we see it also with the Knight of Wands. This is also, I've also often described this, and it doesn't always come through this way, but it is for you today, Taurus. Like the horses at the carousel, you know, they have this they're bucked like they're gonna move, but then they just go in circles. So it's a little bit of a contradiction. On one hand, they're holding onto the harness, which, by the way, there's a little fear in that. Their face as well, if you can see that here. And the horse is bucked like it's gonna go, but it's also got that feeling that it's not, that it's like ready, set, and then it's kind of going around, and then it might go, and then it goes around again. So I do feel this cycle here between you guys, the immaturity, and you're in this space of really needing to trust yourself. And if you're not, it's here for you. And this is not just the High Priestess, guys. This is a number 2. That decision about the two of you. Very strong duality here. Really, really strong for you to trust yourself in this decision, which is a lot about your person coming back here, guys. Very much, I want to tell you. And as I talk to you about a possible imbalance, what I want to say to you as well is here. Now, this is the Two of Cups. It's really this love between you, Taurus. That is there. The Two of Cups is Cancer and energy, guys, but Leo sometimes comes through for me, and there is Leo. There is the twin flame soulmate energy. There you are in your blue robe. Also a little bit of that third eye going on, knowing what it is that you want from your person, but also what you want them to say. A little bit of that throat chakra too. And what is your person doing here? Couple of things. First of all, they're reaching out for just a little bit more here. So there is that imbalance that we were talking about that we can see also here in this first cup on the Six of Cups. We know that that's going on a little with the Knight of Wands, the wishy-washy, the little bit of immature energy here with the Page of Cups. We'll talk a little bit more about the Three of Pentacles in a moment here in your second placement, your partnership, your relationship placement right here, you guys. But you see that just a little bit more reaching here. Perhaps there was some little bit more on your part of supporting your person emotionally. It might have been a little bit too much for you. And I can understand that. And that's also why I really still feel this energy from you, Taurus, of feeling justified here with that King of Swords energy and really wanting to hold your person accountable, wanting to be a little bit stubborn. I don't really feel arrogance coming from either of you. I feel a little bit of immaturity from your person's part, possibly here, and just some wishy-washy. And for you, I just feel this actually kind of strength. The stubbornness can sometimes be, you can get in your own way. But also it's a really wonderful quality. I want to say that to you. It's like with water signs often, and people say, oh, but that emotion, those emotions, you're too sensitive. I can't stand it when people say that. It's just not right. Yeah, we all have to learn to control our emotions. And I feel for you, Taurus, that stubborn streak that you have, yes, it can, sometimes you can get in your own way with that, is what I want to tell you. But it's a wonderful quality to have because you will be more clear about what it is you want at times. It's not always the case, but I'm feeling that here. And you have that look on your face here. Really, you're kind of not faltering. Taurus is very strong. Your person, not only do they have a little bit of that fear here, as you can see, a little bit going back here with that solar plexus here, but also telling us that there is an imbalance as they wear their, as you see here with the yellow tights going back, they're voting with their feet. An old Irish saying, you vote with your feet. You kind of, You show people what you want by what you do. So your person, he, she, they, no gender here, guys, in your reading, they're confusing, is what I want to say to you. They're confusing you. And it's a little bit wishy-washy and sometimes immature. I see the love here, you guys. Your person is in love with you. And I believe you're in love with your person or you would have been gone already. And if you are not in love with your person and you're feeling like, no, they're not for me, well, look what you got. You do have the Page of Cups here, guys, which can also be about new love. So I want to put that out there for you. I want you to see that and know that. However, a lot of your person is coming through very strongly here, and they are taking a step back. And it is a little bit of fear too. And as I said with this, we're seeing the imbalance. Your person not able to speak up. Your person having a little bit of fear going on in returning, wanting to. But gosh, you guys, Taurus, it's very much the energy is quite similar to the energy you've been in for a while. But your person may be pulling back a little bit more for fear. And it's kind of coming down to what you want to do is what I want to say to you. It is here, again, there is possibly new love if you want it, guys. I want to say that to you. And it can also be, here's the other thing, your person coming through here, but that is coming through for you now, that message. And it can be that if you are looking for new love, just to pay a little bit of attention to that, to continue trusting your intuition here, okay? And trusting yourself with where that's going, because we do see the Two of Cups, and it could be that that is also what's going on here. This is Cancer and energy. And as I said, for me today, Leo is coming through. This is not a Leo card, and that's not always the case, but that is happening today. But to pay attention to that if it is something you're wanting with a new person, because we do have that Knight of Wands there that is a little bit wishy-washy here. Now, your person, here's what I want to say to you. First of all, we have that Eight of Wands here. An 8, what is that? Well, that really is an action, guys. Accomplishing something. Your person really is having trouble speaking up, but they're wanting to. And I'm feeling like because of the fear that we're seeing here, kind of all over the board, seeing a little bit of it in the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, even the Page of Cups here in that energy. The two of Cups here, that you might be getting a message first is what I want to say. You might have already received that. Now, the King of Wands here, this is basically, well, this is right above the Two of Cups is what I want to tell you. This is Sagittarius energy. Scorpio also comes through. Your person is trying to get the courage is what I wanted to say to you. They have not let you go. They know what this is. I have to tell you in this long coat here. And look, now here's some of the, I don't know if you can see here, the lions here. For some of you, your person is a Leo. That is not for everybody. But why are we seeing the lions? The courage. Your person is really trying to get the courage to come, guys. They're here. We see them here. We see the love here, but we do see the fear. We do see that because I do believe there was an imbalance here. There has been some wishy-washiness. Okay, but that's very strong here. Holding on, they're not looking over, and I don't think that's out of indifference or being apathetic. That's really more about fear, you guys. It's coming through quite strong here, but wanting that to come here. They're reaching out for the cup, taking just a little bit more. Here they're offering it to you with a flower, which is representing love, you guys. Okay, I wanted to say that. But I know, I know. Here they're holding on to that wand and wanting to come, but that fear, there is a little fear. And it does feel like also, guys, I want to say to you, especially that this has come down in your very last card here, that they might be getting close to getting over that fear, as we see here, trying to get that courage with the King of Wands here. Taking that step back, there is some fear, I have to tell you, but ultimately coming here. Now there's that 6, what is that? That really is about healing with another person, guys. And a harmonious situation, very, very much making some peace, but also really wanting this outcome with you, this reunion. That's the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups can mean a lot of different things. It can mean that maybe they're coming in here with some nice things to say to you with this Eight of Wands in combination with the Six of Cups here. Maybe they might even be sending you something, flowers or whatnot here. We do see the flower in the cup. We do see the Eight of Wands. We do know that they're a little bit afraid. So it could be that they maybe send a message in another way, whether it's a letter, a text, SMS, or even sending something to you here. But they are trying to get the courage. And either way, it's very, very strong for you, Taurus, to trust yourself and what you want to do here, your intuition. I think a lot of you already know what you want to do. I do think some of you might be looking for new love. That is really strong, I have to say, you guys. And it can be just what you think with this Page of Cups. It can be that they might be a little bit younger than you. So that's not always the case. Now, my camera is about to die. Just a minute. Okay, hi. Let's talk a little bit about your second placement here. Well, it's the Three of Pentacles, guys. This is Capricorn energy, and you know what this is more of? Working together. Teamwork really is what I want to say to you. And the Pentacles, this is about the commitment, the practicalities, the feeling safe in the relationship and the physical relationship here. Now, there is a bench here which can tell us that somebody may have been waiting for a while. And it can be when we hear the three people say, oh no, it can be that there was a third party, Taurus, but that's not going to be for everyone. It's just not, because we're also seeing here this commitment. Well, yeah, this commitment may have been given to somebody else. I do have to say that, but we're also seeing with the three here, your person really wanting to express themselves, but they are a little bit afraid. And that can be for some of you because of that third party. Can it be a person? Well, yes, but it can also be about what has happened or what something that they, in particular, that they did or said here. Now, it's pretty general because I have to say, I just really see here that they've been kind of wishy-washy and immature and maybe not offering the kind of commitment that you wanted, or something was going on within the commitment here. But we are seeing here with those Three of Pentacles, and we do know they're really wanting to communicate with you. Also with the Eight of Wands here, about your partnership, about possibly coming back together. But what is that third party is what I want to say to you, Taurus. And is it something you feel you can overcome here? Because we see here with the King of Swords that it's very much, you're really in thought about this and either needing some clarity still from your person, or you have clarity within yourself and you're just kind of holding out for your person to come and talk here. And that is also a big part of the three, is the your person expressing themselves. And now look what's right underneath it. There is the Four of Wands. There is the energy of love. There is that four again, you guys, the foundations, the stability here. And what do we have? Well, we have the wreath here, the flower wreath here, very much a reunion, another reunion card here, guys. We have it going on twice here. And those are the energy of love. Those are the wands. That is about the relationship. It is a very passionate connection, I have to say to you. It's also a lot of love here. But I do feel, Taurus, that some of you, it feels like some of you are maybe not, are maybe moving on, is what I want to say. I don't think that's for everybody. Most times, if you're coming to a reading like this, you're not necessarily out the door already, but you are looking for some kind of clarity, some kind of understanding what might be going on with your person here. And I do have to say, I think interestingly enough, I think you already know. I don't think I'm telling you anything that you don't know here, that there's a pretty big decision on the table with the two of you. And I think that's about whether you're accepting your person's offer here to come back together and have this reunion, guys. The Four of Wands, the Six of Cups here. It's really, wow. But again, the love is here, but there is that decision, guys. And they were taking just a little bit little bit more is what I want to say to you, but trying to get that courage. And we see they haven't quite yet here, but we see they might be getting it. And it's going to be up to you. And that has been the theme in your reading for, gosh, you guys, I want to say December for sure. Was that January too? Taurus, I really feel like that was December and January. Is your person wanting to come and it kind of being up to you. And I think that is the same energy we're getting here very much. And a lot of that is due to you kind of holding out. I have to say, that stubborn streak that you have. And I do understand that. We can see that here. Taurus, wow. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Lover's Oracle card here. We're going to, what? Okay, this is yours. And let's go ahead and channel as well. Thank you, Spirit Guides. All right, and that is also yours. Okay, that was quick, Taurus. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. All right, you guys, this is not going to be for everybody. I know that. Not everybody is on a twin flame journey, believes in a twin flame journey. Maybe you don't know what that is. I won't go really far into it, but some people just don't believe in it, and that's fine. Twin flames and soulmates are not the same thing. A twin flame shares a soul. It's split. You have one twin flame. There's so much more to say, but I'm not going to go into it today. A soulmate, guys, you can have many. And you know what? If you're here on a twin flame journey, you're here on a soulmate journey, either one here, I want to tell you, sometimes people feel that if we're talking about twin flames, that it's discounting a soulmate, and that is just not the case. You can have a very wonderful, beautiful life, of course, with soulmates. We all know what soulmates are. But for those of you on a twin flame journey, this is a specific card for you, okay? Acknowledging that. And here we go. This looks a lot like what we think it does, guys. Yin and yang here, balance, and yes, that's what we have. And we're seeing that here in the Two of Cups, you guys. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Very interesting here. You're holding out. You're holding out for that balance, Taurus. I see that. Very stubborn. Here it's been, we can see it from the very beginning of your reading. So I actually really like this for you because there is some need for some rebalancing here. And there's something you need to hear from your person, guys, before and if you accept their offer of coming back. I mean, there it is. There is that Knight of Wands. Is it a little bit wishy-washy? Yeah, I think so, but they're trying here. They're sitting on that horse. We have that Page of Cups, a little bit of immature energy, but still here wanting to make that offer. Why do I feel like it's blurry? Okay. There we go with that Four of Wands, guys. That reunion right there in front of us. The Two of Cups here, a decision very much. Very strong twin flame soulmate energy here. We see the imbalance taking just a little bit more. We see the fear there, them stepping back a little. We see the fear here, trying to get the courage to come and do what? Make that offer, guys, that reunion, the Six of Cups here. And what's going on with you, Taurus? What are you needing to do? Trust your intuition. The High Priestess, guys. Trust yourself. Wow. Okay. Taurus, your reading is really, feels very intense, I have to say. And you know what's really interesting too? I have those feelings of butterflies right now. The fear from your person. They're afraid that you're going to reject them here, guys, and they're afraid to come. What went on between you here? What is going on with that Three of Pentacles? And what are you wanting to hold them accountable for here, excuse me, in that King of Swords? Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at Romance Angels Oracle. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. What would you like to send through today for our Taurus? Okay. Look, there's a couple here. Let's take a look. All right. Yeah, that's the case for some of you. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, you guys, there it is. Now, I know this is not for everybody, but this is for some of you. And what did we talk about too? Just pay attention to these messages, guys, okay? From Spirit here. Look, they're on their knees here. They have that flower. They're wearing that armor. Could it be for some of you that are looking or beginning new love, that there's just a little bit of a message here with that Knight of Wands, just a little bit of somebody coming here just really quickly, riding in on their horse, but maybe just maybe there might be a little bit of something here to pay attention to, because it's quite fast is what I want to say to you. And can be here, guys, with that Page of Cups. As I said, that is new love. That can also be new love, excuse me. It can be that they're younger, but it can also be telling us that it might be something just to trust yourself, just to keep your eyes open here, a little bit of that immature energy. But we are seeing for some of you that new love. That is not for everybody, guys, but it did come down for somebody specific here because we already covered that. It's there. Let go of control issues. Well, that's interesting. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Oh, Taurus. Taurus. I have to say, though, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you here in this King of Swords energy, really. And as I talked about, some of this, I want to say to you, too, that's the thing. Some of the things we talked about, sometimes getting in your way with the stubbornness. And it can also be that the stubbornness can come out as maybe even not meaning it, but wanting control. I do feel that. I feel like it's justified to some extent, but this is a message for those of you that feel like maybe it's time for you. Maybe it's time for you to put that sword down here and hear what your person has to say, especially if they have already written you, guys, and maybe even have already come through. Here with that that Eight of Wands, there may have been a message already coming through and you're holding out here. It's a really interesting message for you. Yeah, and I'm not going to go over the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups again, but we see that. And also the Three of Pentacles here for some of you. What was that? Was it another person? Was your person maybe more committed to work, to somebody else? Something here, has come between you. We see that here right in the partnership placement. But they're wanting a reunion. We see that very strongly here. Gosh, you guys, but you're also wanting some type of clarity from your person. But some of you are holding out. You take care of yourself. You do what you need to do. You know, that's what I want to say to you. You do have the High Priestess here, guys. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. This is a beautiful card for you. And trust yourself with what? Whatever decision you're going to make. There is that too. And who is it about? It's about your person, guys. There it is, right there. There is that Two of Cups, another decision. Could they be a Cancer? Yeah, but not necessarily. This is Cancer in energy. But, you know, and here's the other thing with the Two of Cups I have to say to you. I didn't even say that to you yet. Could be for some of you, especially for those of you that have been in a partnership with your person for a long time, where the separation and the in and out is going on and on. And I've been feeling this for you too, Taurus. I think this was, was this January? But your person may be wanting to come in here, also with a proposal. Now, I know that's not going to be for everyone, but guys, it is here, and I do feel that energy. It could also be some of you watching that feel like you're going to do that. But it does feel very strong here that your person is also kind of figuring it out here, sitting on that horse. They keep sitting on that horse, maybe even putting themselves in circles here, you know, all all decked out, ready to make that offer, and realizing, wait a minute, I'm missing something. I'm not saying this right. And it could be that they're just coming along here with something as major as a proposal. We see the Four of Wands. We see the Two of Cups. We see the Six of Cups here. We see they're wanting to get that message through, guys, with that Eight of Wands. We do see the Knight of Wands here. We do see the Page of Cups, a little bit of wishy-washy stuff going on, but wanting to come in and make this offer. Just not so sure. A little bit afraid here. And you, with that High Priestess, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, Taurus. Wow. Yeah. for some of you, I do feel that that is what's going to be going on here. And that's even bigger in trusting yourself, guys. If your person's coming here with a proposal, that is obviously why you would make even more sense for those of you here in this King of Swords energy, really wanting to be logical here and get a lot of clarity about this relationship. Would make the King of Swords 20 times more potent, what the right word I want to say here is. But you are holding out. You're being stubborn. And gosh, you guys, if it's coming down to that, that's huge. And I would agree with you there. Okay, let's move on. We're going to, by the way, this is yours, Taurus, selenite. Very, very high vibrational. You can form protective grids around your house. You can throw this in your bag and keep it with you. And also, guys, this is very much the third eye here. Yeah, I do feel this from you, this clarity, I have to say. I think you know, and I think you also know that you're, a lot of you know what you're doing already, and also what you're doing. Those of you that are kind of holding out and being stubborn. Okay, channeled love messages, direct messages to you from your person. Again, if you feel you're sending them, you go with that. Then that is what is meant to be for you, Taurus. What do you want to say? Okay, those are yours. Thinking of you gets me through. Okay, guys. Yeah, you know, I want to put this here. I dream about our life together. It's all I want. Well, you guys, we see that here. And I think that is the Four of Wands coming through very strong here. If you were looking at your person's wishes, I would say this here. The Four of Wands really is about manifesting, guys. Foundations, a strong love foundation here, a reunion, some stability. There is that literally the fortress, which is the journey of love here. Your person fantasizing about that. And look, what are they doing? It looks like they're coming from a wedding. We do have the Two of Cups. We do have a potential proposal for some of you on the table here. We're also seeing that in the Six of Cups, you guys. This offering. I get it. There is that one wilted flower. So we see that there was some stuff going on. So some of you may have already been married to your person too. That's coming through, but that is not for everybody. But yeah, your person is dreaming about that. I have to tell you, but they're being a chicken. They're definitely scared. And it might, as I said, come sooner in the way of a message here, and very quickly too. Because they're on this horse, on and off this horse. I'm getting it together so you can be mine. Yeah, guys, I really feel that here. I really do with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Like I said earlier, we talked about with the Page of Cups here that your person was like, oh, maybe I'm not doing this right. Maybe I've got to step it up. I feel that also here. Yes, it can be somebody younger, but it can also be a little bit of that immature energy that we talked about, but also sincere too, you guys. That's the other thing. It's not all, you know, oh, wishy-washy and unserious offers and immaturity. There is some of that going on for some of you, I will say to you, but there is also just a, I am feeling some sincerity here too, and partly probably why you guys are still around for some of you that haven't left yet. That's what I want to say to you, especially because this is a connection that is not only just going on for a long time, but it is a deep spiritual connection, you guys. Doesn't mean that you will come together or come back together or stay together. No, not for everybody. But it is a very deep connection is what I want to say. My stomach drops when I wake and realize you are still gone. And keep in mind that is really more about the being together. It's not necessarily under the same roof, you guys. No one can hold a candle to you. Yeah, your person knows that. I wonder how much they've told you, though. That's the other thing I want to know. And that might be a lot of what you want here. You like to be adored. Don't we all? But I'm just feeling that coming through for you, Taurus. I can't tell you how much I miss our long conversations. I love that. Excuse me. Please forgive me. Yeah, what is going on here? What went on here is what I want to know. Yeah, this wants to be here with the Page of Cups. Excuse me, the Knight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. These are yours. Come back to me. When something good happens, I immediately want to write you. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, that might have already happened. Telling you some news here. That's the other thing. It's not even just wanting to come and tell you what they want to do, what they're hoping for this partnership. Some wake up that they've had as well, guys. Very strong. But also wanting to share some news with you. Interestingly enough, I'm wondering if, yeah, for some of you, I'm feeling like there are babies, but not necessarily between you. That's not for everyone. That just came through for somebody in particular. I cannot sleep since you've gone. All right, guys. Yeah, very, very much here. This Nine of Swords, energy, Gemini energy here. Okay, look. Your angel here. Your angel's activated, guys, as we talk about your person not sleeping here. Also, could that be some of you? Maybe. My love is for you, nobody else. That wants to be here with the Three of Pentacles. I do think some of you experience that third party as a person. That's not for everybody, though. I don't feel that. But for some of you. I stay up all night thinking of you. Gosh, you guys, look, there it is again. Where did that go? Yeah, I cannot sleep since you've gone. I stay up all night thinking of you. More of that Gemini energy, guys. You deserve everything. And you know that. Partly why you're stubborn here. And you know what? You do. We all deserve everything, guys. We deserve to have a balance in our relationships, the give and take here, the passion, all of it. We all deserve that. We all deserve to be loved for who we are, to communicate with our person equally, excuse me, give and take, guys, a balance. There is some healing that's going to need to be done, that's for sure. I think for you too, Taurus, because I also feel like the stubbornness that I'm feeling, that I know I'm joking a lot about it, I also feel you're hurt, and that's partly why you're so stubborn, maybe holding on to some of the stuff that happened. For those of you too that are moving on, are just saying, no, I'm not over it. But I do feel that that's partly why that you're holding out, is what I want to say. Thinking about you. Yeah, that's coming through here, guys. Excuse me. It's really hard to keep your cards here to show everything. This is the point in the reading when things start to get covered. Excuse me, guys. You're hard to resist. Okay? Now, I didn't give them a last chance because it just feels like that is over. Let's get your song messages here. Look, you have a couple here, including the wild card. Gonna set that down, making a little mess here as usual. I'm a mess maker. Okay, let's read your wild card first. Because I will wait for you, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you. I will wait, Mumford & Sons. Guys, that's really strong, Taurus, I have to tell you, and that also just came through here. For some of you that don't want your person to, yeah, they might be actually being annoying you here with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands sitting on that horse going around. I have to say, but for those of you that want your person, you're just giving them maybe a little bit of a hard time, understandably, whatever, holding them accountable. They're wanting to wait, guys, and do their work, but they're scared here. They might just come out of nowhere, like I said, and have this offer for you. In the middle of the night, just to question what is wrong and what is right. I find my answers. It's always true. The path leads to the beauty of you. The beauty of you, Jimmy LaFave. Oh, Taurus. This is a beautiful card for you to come down. I have to say, Jimmy LaFave was a friend of mine, a beautiful songwriter and interpreter of songs. Make sure you listen to this, The Beauty of You, and also Jimmy LaFave. He passed away from cancer, gosh, I want to say, was it 6 years ago, something? I think it was about 6 years ago. But your person really does think very highly of you. I know a lot of you are PO'd, annoyed with your person now. But I do really love this card for you, and definitely check out Jimmy LaFave, guys. From that old lovin' you feelin' again, it's really got me reelin' again. It only seems to stop to start all over again with you. That lovin' you feelin' again, Roy Orbison, Emmylou Harris. Yeah, there it is. There's that Knight of Wands, guys. I feel like you're sending that to your person too. But your person does have that. They are feeling that, I have to say. But I do feel like a lot of you are sending that to your person, interestingly enough. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do? Crying Roy Orbison, excuse me. Guys, there's some more of that Nine of Swords Gemini energy, just not really sleeping very well. Your person, that fear, I do feel like for a lot of you, they may have lost you. And some just are afraid that they're losing you. They love you guys. You know, I once had somebody tell me with my husband many years ago when we first came together, we were having some troubles, and somebody had said to me, oh no, I can see that he's going to grow into a really wonderful man. He just needs time. It's really interesting. He's always been a wonderful man, but it really was true. There's just a certain, the time. So I do want to say, for those of you that you know this about your person and you're waiting, that does come through, the sincerity and a little bit of the need to grow up here. It also feels like a young soul is what I want to say to you. Interestingly enough, more like the opposite, not necessarily you. I feel like your person here. All right, I'm going to stop. That's going to be for somebody in particular. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night, and I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. REO Speedwagon, can't fight this feeling. Yeah, the fear here is real, guys. We see them trying to get the courage here to come. I'm stepping back a little with the Two of Cups here. For some of them, wanting to make a proposal, you guys, wanting this reunion. We see here with the Four. Excuse me. We see that reunion, wanting that reunion, guys, with the Four of Wands here. Possibly first testing the waters by sending a message here. But really, yeah, that Knight of Wands, a little bit scared, a little bit wishy-washy. Page of Cups, a little bit immature here, possibly. But trying to get that courage here, guys, with the King of Wands. To do what? Well, to come here and possibly make this offer, make this decision to come to you guys, this Two of Cups. Maybe for some of you, it really is strong, and it has been for a while for you, Taurus, for a proposal of marriage. That Six of Cups here, wanting that reunion, kind of leaving it up to you here, guys. Trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. What are you going to do? That's what I want to say to you. What are you going to do, Taurus? What do you want to do? Yeah, it's your reading. It's your reading, you guys. I know I've completely destroyed the table now. So forgive me. We're just going to kind of move stuff over, guys, and leave it here, okay? Because, yeah, that's what I did. All right. I'd like to know that your love is love. I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? The Shirelles. This was Carole King saying it, written by, Jerry Gosh, is that Geffen or Goffen? Excuse me, guys. I can't read my own writing. But what I want to say to you doesn't matter. It's very much that feeling like it's up to you here, Taurus. I'm seeing that so strong here with the High Priestess, with the King of Swords, and your overall energy. And it very much belongs in your overall energy, I have to tell you. Your person really wondering if they blew it. That's what I want to say. I hate saying it that way. That, excuse me, that just sounded so like nonchalant saying it that way. I don't mean it to sound so rude. But yeah, that's what I'm wondering here. Okay. Flyer, sticker, flipper, sticker, flyer. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again. Blue eyes, crying in the rain, Willie Nelson. I love it when you listen, 'cause you are the soul that powers my song. Stars made of you, Lucas Nelson. This is Willie Nelson's son. Definitely go and listen to this beautiful, he has the record Stars Made of You. It's absolutely beautiful. I listened to him a lot the last couple of years. But your person could also be an Aquarius, I want to say to you guys. That is coming through very strong. And again, Pisces, Cancer here. And also, guys, your person or you could be a musician as well. We already talked about it. I just looked up, the camera was gone. I don't know how much it got. But somebody here for sure is a musician, maybe even both of you. We also see that with the guitar. But I want to say to you too, it is very strong, guys, that needing to make peace together, really, in this harmony. And your person really wanting that too. We're seeing that very strong here with the Six of Cups. Really wanting you to come along on that journey and heal together and start over here. And quite big start over, as we see with the Two of Cups. And it really, I feel like it's up to you. I mean, I know it takes you both, don't get me wrong. But I feel like a very big deciding factor is you. Your person's a little bit... yeah, a little apprehensive here. You are sitting in that, here on that throne, the King of Swords, and also here with the High Priestess. All right, last chance. All right, last chance, guys, last card. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. It's time to bring the ship into the shore and throw away the oars forever. Can't fight this feeling, REO Speedwagon. Yeah, guys, there we go. Your person, I do feel like it's sincere, you guys. I know it's still not for everybody here, but for some of you it is. And there is a little bit of a message, as we talked about letting go a little bit of that control, going with the flow, I want to say. And it's all very much also part of the song here, the ship, very much about the direction you're going in together or not, is what I want to say. The decision is here, guys. We see it with the Two of Cups. We see it with the High Priestess here. We see you're holding out. I get it. But it is kind of, I feel like it's time to make this decision, guys. Okay, we're going to look at more channeled love songs, more channeled song messages. Again, it can be a word, a lyric, your song could come down, one line. And if you feel you're sending it to your person, you go with that. You've got to love me for what I am, for simply being me. Don't love me for what you intend or hope that I will be. Love me for what I am. The Carpenters, written by John Bettis. Gosh, you guys. Yeah, that's really, I love this. Wow, your person is sending that through. I'm going to put it over here with the Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. All right, if you feel like you're sending that, that's how it resonates for you. But I feel like your person is sending that kind of clear. Okay, so what did I just do here? Yeah, no, that was me dropping the deck, you guys. Excuse me. This is yours. You will remember when this is blown over and everything's all by the way. When I grow older, I will be there at your side to remind you how I still love you. I still love you, love of my life, Queen, written by Freddie Mercury. Okay, guys, I'm hoping that's not, well, that's yours. I'm not making too big of a mess here. Memories light the corners of my mind, misty watercolor memories of the way we were. The way we were, Barbara Streisand. Yeah, that's that Six of Cups energy here, guys, also. And really the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups, too. Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way and forevermore. Nat King Cole saying this, Unforgettable, and one of the first, I believe, written by Irving Gordon. Your person sending that through, and it can also be for some of you, you're sending it. When you came my way, you brightened every day with your sweet smile, Sade, ordinary love. Yeah, your person getting that courage to say the things they want. I really do feel their throat chakra here, this overactive throat chakra. Interesting, guys. Really, or excuse me, underactive is what I wanted to say to you. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow. It's clouds' illusions, I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Both sides now, Joni Mitchell. Yeah, it's your person kind of admitting to making these mistakes, not really doing things maybe the right way, and they're acknowledging that. Interesting, guys. And if you haven't heard Joni Mitchell's original version of Both Sides Now, make sure you go listen to that. Really one of those songs that you just... classic forever. I think it's 50 years old now, actually, the record. And of course, the song as well. Lots of people cover Joni Mitchell, but you got to listen to this original here. Your person wanting to see your side, trying to see your side, trying to grow up a little bit here, guys. It's really strong in your reading, Taurus. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. You'll never walk alone, Nina Simone, written by Richard Rogers. Yeah, your person here wanting to make that offer, guys. That's very strong, I have to tell you. For those of you that are wanting that here, just make sure I'm not hiding your high priestess or anything, really. It's difficult. All right. Last chance. Here we go. I keep crying. I keep trying for you. There's nothing like you and I, baby. Sade, ordinary love. There is that not sleeping well again. And some more Sade, guys. Okay, we're going to look at the Tarot Closet channel, love messages. And today we are kind of running out of time, but we will pull some numbers and letters, okay? So let's get your next reading. I promise we will bring the totems back in. I know a lot of you are waiting for that, as I've been away in America for the last month. Thank you, by the way, for that, for understanding and being so patient with my wonky schedule. I am trying to work that out, guys, this year. 2022, it won't take me a year to work out the schedule, don't worry. Here we go. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. You are my other half. There we go, guys. Twin flame, soulmate energy. What journey are you on? Some of you are on a twin flame journey. Some of you are on a soulmate journey, okay? It really is. There's a lot of energy here, guys. So take what's yours, throw away the rest. But your person is acknowledging that. I do feel like there's some growing up to do. They know, though. They also know, yeah, I'm going to stop there, but I care too much what people think. Yeah, and that's part of that, actually. Belongs here with the Page of Cups. Interesting. And that could have been that third party, guys, and that the Three of Pentacles here. Another person who was influencing your person. Maybe a family member, a close friend. Somebody getting involved here. Look, kind of like examining things as well. Interesting. That won't be for everyone, but that is there. Your selenite coming through. Cancer, Libra energy. Excuse me, opalite. There's your selenite. All right, that's yours. I'm always with you. This is also yours. It's being this one. They're both being flipped off. the deck. I miss you. Yeah, guys. Very much that dream there with the Four of Wands. Gosh, you guys, really wanting to make that offer. I feel your hurt too. Your stubbornness. I know, like I said, I know I'm making jokes about it, but I feel it, Taurus. Here, your person does miss you. Okay, so that's part of the hurt I feel from you, that you're just not sure that they were, how they feel. It's part of it. It's just how they were behaving, and something that happened between you for some of you. Not just a committal thing, but something else within the commitment. Don't give up on us. That was me almost dropping the deck, but this is yours. I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, there's that Aries energy coming through, guys. I'm so sorry I hurt you. Okay, let's get this. And also, this is being pushed off. I made so many mistakes. Yeah, your person is acknowledging that very much here in this corner. Interesting, this is usually the naughty corner. This is kind of, yeah, it's piling up over there. It's really hard living without you. You are so beautiful. And that's about your soul, guys. We will be together again someday. This is your person's hope. As I said, they're dreaming about you, Taurus. I know you're holding out. They love you. They're dreaming about you. And yeah, they might be coming there with that offer here. Maybe even to begin with, that message, excuse me. And you here, with that High Priestess, making that decision. Yeah. Okay, guys, I've made quite the mess. I know. I kind of just have to let it be at this point, or I could just sit here straightening cards, right? All right, last chance. Last chance. Here we go. Yes, I know you love me. Okay, well, wow. Kind of feel like they're there. They're Page of Cups energy. Some of you are rolling your eyes. I feel that. Okay, you guys, that's your reading today. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you love, light, all things good. Be sure to check out the playlist below if you want to cross-watch, and hit that notification bell as I still try to work on that schedule, but your readings will always come. I'm back in Austria. I love you, Taurus. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.